A warm welcome to everyone and namaste. So, I welcome again to our discussion about a very important topic, that is karma, why bad things happen to good people. And in the previous episodes, I did discuss about how this concept of karma theory is not easy to understand, it is quite complicated. And definitely scriptures give us sufficient information to understand what exactly is this karma theory. So, in the last few episodes, I discussed different concepts about karma and how karma works, and how some people are born intelligent, born beautiful, born rich, and so on. And I thought if I can make it more simple, then it becomes easy for all of us to understand this topic. So, today's topic, I will be discussing some questions and answers to all those questions. So, I call it as frequently asked questions about karma, that is FAQs about karma. So, let us read one by one questions and try to answer all these questions. So, I was thinking, if this concept, if we speak it in a little different way, then it becomes easy for us to fathom it. Otherwise, it becomes unfathomable. So, I will read or speak one question and I will try to answer for the same question. So, let us go ahead. Now, the first question: how does the law of karma work? Now, I say it works in 4 steps. Number 1, first there is desire. So, first there is a desire to do something, to enjoy something. So, then that desire to get translated into action, we need to execute the plan. So, first step is desire, second step is execution, third step is judgment. So, I have discussed already, God as Paramatma who is sitting in our heart makes judgment. So, he is acknowledging what all we are doing day in, day out, whether it is good or whether it is bad. So, everything will be put in our account details. So, everything will be put in our account details. At the time of death, the balance sheet is checked by the in charge. So, I call it as judgment is the third step, and in the fourth step, there is reaction. If we have done good, there is a good reaction. If we have done bad, then there is a bad reaction. So, that is the point. And how it works, last time I have discussed all these things, but still for your information, I am repeating in a little simpler way. So, the first question, who am I? So, who am I? So, this question comes to our mind. So, for this I answered, who am I? We are spirit soul, Atma. So, as Atma, we were part of the spiritual world, then because we have done some mistake, we are put in this material world. So, in this world, the Atma comes to enjoy. Do you remember I was giving the example of a father driving the car and there is a small son. He asks, Dad, I want to drive the car. And father tells, my dear son, you can't drive this car. No, I want to drive, I want to drive, I want to drive. And he starts crying. So, then what does father do? He takes the child to an amusement park and he gives him a toy car and he drives, and he thinks as if I am driving, and he becomes happy. So, similarly, our Supreme Father, we also were crying, oh Supreme Lord, oh my dear Father, why you are enjoying in the spiritual world? I also want to enjoy. And Father said, no, you serve here, you enjoy by serving. We said, no, I want to enjoy separately, So, then what did God do? He created this beautiful material world and made lot of toys. And if you have seen in the amusement park, the toy car is controlled by a rope or a pole or some wire. So, the child is thinking, I am driving the car, but actually he is not driving the car, he is controlled. The car is controlled by a wire or a pole or some rope. So, similarly, we are thinking in this material world that I am doing everything. but actually no. So, all of us, we are controlled by the three modes of nature, the mode of passion, the mode of goodness and mode of ignorance, three guna, sattva guna, rajoguna and tamoguna. So, these three gunas are actually controlling us. So, these three gunas, as per our previous action, we get controlled by one of the gunas, sometimes prominently goodness, sometimes prominently rajoguna, sometimes prominently tamoguna. So, these three gunas actually control us and we act according to these three modes.